So I grew up in a pretty strict home, and a lot of real hard lines around Christianity, around religion. Like, there's a very strict do's and don'ts, right? You look this way, you act this way. Well, as far as some of the distinct ideas and things we put in place for our family, we really want a home that is open. We want conversations to be had. We don't want to like tisk things, like, oh no, we don't talk about those things here. We're not trying to hide or shelter our kids in such a way that they don't feel comfortable asking us questions.
You can't have that culture in your home without having the time for your family. And we had gotten to a place, and I'll let him speak on that, where there was no margin. There wasn't. And we were suffering, our relationship was suffering, our kids were suffering, because there was no time to be healthy, let alone invest in other people.
The travel is really what started to hit, right? And so a little bit at first, I just keep saying yes to this, keep saying yes. And it really started to take over. Like, everything we did was around, what's your travel schedule like? What are you gonna miss? Where are you gonna go? And then I think it was like a Sunday night when I was packing up and getting ready to go again. And we were sitting on the bed, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And she said, I can't do this anymore. Like, we're tired, right? We're not investing in people. We don't have any margin to do anything else,
Our marriage, there were things that weren't big, they weren't explosive or destructive, but they built up because we had no time.
It was starting to become very clear I had a choice. Am I going to pursue money and accomplishment over my family? And so we started looking. Like, that Sunday night, I was like, baby, I'm gonna start looking for a job. I'm gonna call people I know, and really the first call was the one that worked.
It made a world of difference. Like, for our girls, it's like, no, daddy can take me, daddy can do that, like, daddy can put me to bed. It's just been so refreshing. And then to be able to sit down as a family and dream about the things that we know God has convicted us for. We have families who we enjoy that live near us. And so to start putting those dinners on the calendar and to start just being in the neighborhood and knowing the people around us and showing our girls, go know your neighbors, like go serve your neighbors, be present. Our girls really crave one-on-one time. And so finding ways to disciple each of their hearts in where they are, which when you have no margin, you really can't do that. But it is one of the ways I think our girls feel most loved. And so making really hard decisions that required sacrifice but gave us the time to pour into them in that way.
We want our kids to speak, about the realities of their life. Not in we don't want them to feel like judged or like, I can't talk to my parents about this, they'll get mad at me kind of thing. Our hope and prayer is that when they are out on their own, they have been equipped to stand on their feet as light as people who love Jesus, and they can feel confident in that.